Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about I don't know what it's called. We're going to talk about the engine block heater on your BX. This is usually installed by the OEM manufacturers in cold climates. In Canada, where I am, TMacFarlane definitely installed the block heater, and I'm just going to show you that right now. Alright, so engine block heaters, they're very important when you're this far north and further. It's installed in most vehicles, and engine block heaters are used to warm up engines, making them a lot easier to start and run during the first warm-up session. And mine is right here. And if you follow the wire, you can see that it runs here right into the block. This does not go to my engine reservoir, which is over here. It is strictly just for the block. So you can see my coolant reservoir here. What some people do is they will connect this wire. They'll connect that wire to an extension cord and plug it in, and sometimes they'll put it on a smart switch so that they can put it on like half an hour before they come out to start their tractor. Because I store my tractor in the shop, I don't actually use my block heater. If you're outside and leaving your machine outside all winter long, I would definitely suggest using that. It just removes some of the wear and tear when it first starts up, because your fluids will be a lot more viscous in the cold, and having the block heater warm up the block of your engine will make things a lot easier to start. So some people were saying that online that it was connected to the fluid level in the reservoir for the coolant. That's not the case. It literally goes right to there. It's a small little electrical wire here. And if your engine does not have a space for a block heater, you can buy magnetic ones that just stick to the magnetic block, as long as it's not aluminum. And that will be much easier on your engine at startup. You definitely still need to use the glow plugs when you're starting it. So you would do that by holding your key in its glow plug position, and the small light comes on. That one. I've seen online where people say to, for every degree under freezing, leave it a second. So I usually give it about 5 to 10 seconds. It's about -6 right now, so it's not so bad. And being in the shop, I give it about 5 to 10 seconds, and I can start it. It's not a big problem at all. So leave me in the comments what you guys do for winter starting of your tractors. Do you just rely on the glow plugs to start it? Do you plug in your block heater? Or do you use diesel additives to allow for the anti-gelling of their fuel? And in our area, our fuel stations, gas stations, they will add additives to the diesel already, so we don't really have to. But I do add some heat, and as you saw when I started up the glow plugs, I'm out of diesel, so I will be making a trip to the gas station to pick some more up, and I will add some heat to the diesel fuel, so that's what I'll be doing as well. Everything's going well for the back blade. I really like the quick hitch for this. I had a video last year that I guess I was back pushing into a pile of snow, and I broke the pins. This one has a clip on it, but these pins here, I actually broke them and I lost the pin. And then my box blade came off. If I have a clip, I'll try to put it in there so you can see it. I ran into an issue where my pins of my box blade, I don't know if they're lynch pins or whatever stops these pins from falling out. I lost them on both sides. But I really like the quick hitch because it keeps everything aligned very nicely, so I'm very happy with that. The snowblower is working excellent. Not having any issues with that. I made the video of doing all the maintenance on it, and that's been working great. I think what I'm going to do is, a lot of the snow when I'm snow blowing, because this side of the auger, it always shoots the snow out over here and up onto the top of the snowblower. So you can see that a lot of the dirt and stuff gets kicked up here. I think I'm going to make a shield or something. So leave in the comments what you think about putting a deflection shield just down a bit here to stop some of the snow from being kicked up onto the top of the machine and in front of the machine. So I think there's an OEM part for that, but I'm going to do some more research. Leave in the comments if you have a link to that or some more information on if you guys use some kind of deflection shield on the front to stop the snow from being thrown up on top of the deck. And not necessarily the snow just that dribbles out of the chute. So, some kind of shield. I want to stop the snow from shooting out. But I also don't want to have snow build up inside here. This side always fills up with snow. Because what happens is the exhaust, just close this, the exhaust from the tractor, I put this extension on it to kind of angle it down more, but before that, what would happen is the exhaust would shoot out all over this section of the tractor, and actually it melted the paint. So when you're running full tilt, this side heats up, which means any snow that gets hit here starts to melt, and then it freezes and then builds up. This side's always clean because there's no heat on the backside to warm up the metal. So what I might do is put more of an extension on the exhaust so it shoots it out further and down. But I'm just kind of afraid of what that's going to do for the engine tuning and that kind of stuff. But I do think I would like to have a shield or something that goes over this to stop snow from being shot up and around. So let me know in the comments about that kind of stuff. So at this point, I've only snowblowed 3 times. My record last year was 9. We're supposed to be getting some more snow. This will be the last video before Christmas, so I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. It's been a fantastic year. I know I'll probably be doing some kind of, I'll probably do a New Year's wrap-up with just some stats on the channel and stuff like that, but we've been doing fantastic. I want to thank everyone for their support over the year. It's been great. We've had some excellent growth, and I'm very happy with things that are coming up in the new year. So stick around. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Depending on if we get some more snow, I'll put another video out of snowblowing. But until then, thanks very much.